My First Baby, Understanding the Crying Game, by justmymom.com. As a rule, you shouldn't blame yourself whenever your baby cries. It's only normal for babies to let out a cry whenever they have something. In fact, a study conducted by the University of London revealed that there isn't any significant relationship between constant crying and ineffective parenting. As maintained by numerous My First Baby guidebooks, crying is just a baby's language. Decoding the language. In the beginning, crying may be a baby's primary means of conveying feelings of hunger, distress, exhaustion, loneliness, and so on. But as your baby grows, he or she will become skilled at other ways of communicating his or her needs and emotions. These additional abilities typically include visual communication, facial expressions and, in due course, speech. Soothing the cries. Before your baby develops the power to speak verbally, you would like to form use of the way to affect his or her incessant cries. Here are a variety of valuable tips to assist you calm down the sobs. 1. Learn the language. By gaining knowledge of pre-cry warning signs such as fidgeting, agitated facial expressions, little frowns, flailing arms, breathing changes and therefore the like, you will be more capable of knowing whether your baby is hungry, tired, frightened or overwhelmed. And by acting in response to the hints, you've got a greater chance of stopping a full-scale crying fit. 2. Feed your baby. Little tummies aren't capable of holding an amount of food which will last for several hours. In sight of this, you need to recognize the necessity to supply your baby with small yet frequent feedings. When it involves appetite, babies usually experience an increasing desire for food that enhances the expansion spurts. So be sure to feed your baby accordingly so on avert another crying fit. 3. Respond promptly. A lot of individuals possess a flawed concept: if a parent responds to a crying baby directly, he or she is actually spoiling the small one. The reality of the matter is that the more you delay the response, the more distressed your baby becomes. Soon he or she will not even remember what triggered the crying fit in the primary place. The sobs will simply continue and therefore the baby will become far more difficult to quiet down. If you're breastfeeding, attempt to respond promptly to your little one's hunger signs. A baby that's left to build up a full-scale cry will have a less organized suck and should experience latching difficulties. At times, he or she will merely suck for a short time and then fall asleep thanks to exhaustion. 4. Carry your baby around. Studies have shown that carrying babies around may preclude crying. So as to scale back the strain of constantly doing so, you'll make use of a sling securely wrapped against your body to carry your little one. 5. Make use of relaxing sounds. Singing a lullaby or playing some melody